All right, we're in London, Ontario, and we're at the Masonville Place. It's supposed to be a Hot Topic and some other stores in here. We'll go check it out, see if we can find anything. All right, we found Hot Topic. They aren't open yet, but looks like they got all the villains in the front window here. We'll see what they got when we get inside. We got inside Hot Topic here. Looks like people have been clearing out their shelves pretty good. Tons of My Hero, one Attack on Titan. Definitely looking at the Demon Slayer. They got a bunch in here. It looks like they got some over here on sale, 13 bucks. More than My Hero. I'm gonna grab a couple things. All right, we'll go check out GameStop, see if they have anything in theirs different than the one by me. All right, we're in GameStop, looking to see if they have. Oh, I see something I might grab there. Demon Slayer. Let me see. Might be a couple I'm grabbing here. They also have a bunch of. I'll look through the clearance ones. All right, we're gonna go inside and we'll see what this Toys R Us has over here in London, Ontario, and check it out. All right, we made it into Toys R Us. They got a bunch of the Spider-Man No Way Home. They got some of the Stranger Things bat I just got not too long ago. These are all 25% off too. They got some of the Five Nights of Freddy over here. Attack on Titan kit that was hard to find. I mean Hunter x Hunter. And then you got some Attack on Titan I was looking over at. But this place is loaded. And look at their sodas are actually out in the open here. They got more over here. Looks like a couple things I might grab here. Well, they got all the Powerpuff Girls 2 stuff. I haven't seen those in a while, unless they're brand new. And then oh, look at this. The sodas are on clearance for $13.99. I might have to grab one. See if I get lucky and get another chase. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple things here. All right, I was told to come check out this place here in downtown London, Ontario, called Heroes. And they said they got tons of pops. We'll go inside and see what they have. We're inside the Heroes comic book store, and they got Funko Pops along the top wall. They got a big wall up there. They got them upstairs too, so we're gonna take a look and see if they got anything. They got all along the top up there, but we'll go upstairs here. Second floor here, there's really no rhyme or reason. They're all mixed together. DC, Marvel, anime. Here's some over there. Well, here's a bunch of, actually these look like they're all pretty much DC. And then you got these over here. Some Alien, and we got a bunch over here. And if you look out over, that's the top of the store. They got a bunch up front too. So there's a couple I think I might get here. The store's pretty awesome. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pop Neighborhood. As you saw in the video there, I was on a Funko Pop hunt, but I decided to take a little bit of a road trip. It's about 2 hours from me. I went to London, Ontario, checked out their mall that had a Hot Topic and a few other different stores. They had a couple Toys R Us and some comic book shops. And the main reason I had up there was I had some person buy a few Funko Pops off me, so I was dropping them off. And I also was doing a trade, which I'll show you the cool trade I was able to get while on this road trip. At the GameStop. And I didn't get a lot at the GameStop, but like I say, sometimes it's not about if you get a lot of stuff on your hunt, but you get certain things that you're trying to get for your collection. And this one was a definite one to get for the collection, Demon Slayer, because anybody that knows the Demon Slayer are a very hot commodity right now. And if you don't get them right away when they first come out, they sell out pretty quick. Even common, only like $15. But you can't find them nowhere because they sell out so fast. I went to, you saw, was the Hot Topic. Hot Topic was cool because I got some more anime, but I also got this one I thought was cool. The Shazam. I don't know, some of these just look so cool. I don't know if it's because of the cover, the comic book cover in the back, but I just always liked Shazam. I'm not the biggest fan of the movies. I don't think they're bad, but I just liked him in the comic books. I just like his uniform. It's just, I don't know, it just looks badass. But the other thing I got at Hot Topic was more Demon Slayer. I wish they had the other ones, but they sold out of this is the new line that's coming out. And it's not a Hot Topic exclusive, you see. It's just a common. But this is the only one they had left of the common. I do have some on hold or pre-ordered for GameStop. I don't know when they're going to come in. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they come in soon. Now, this next one is a Hot Topic exclusive, which I was very excited about. As you see, Demon Slayer. I don't know why my hand's shaking, but the Demon Slayer, like I said, they had about 10 of these, which I was surprised because these go pretty fast too. It's a little bit higher end one. I think it was like $32. But anybody that does Hot Topic knows you get that hot cash. So I paid half the price for these because I had hot cash to spend. The next place I went to was Toys R Us. And this Toys R Us was packed. I mean, ours isn't too bad here in Windsor, but this one had stuff that I hadn't seen on the shelf in a while. And they had some sales going on. And I had to grab this one for my Stranger Things section over there. If you check back a couple of videos, I showed you my little Stranger Things section I got set up. And you got to have all the monsters from Stranger Things in there. So I thought these demon bats were kind of cool looking. I thought they were a good addition for last year, a little different than what we've been seeing. So if you're not a Stranger Things or you haven't seen it, you definitely got to check it out. The other thing, excuse me, sound like I'm hitting puberty there. The other thing I decided to get the My Hero soda because it was only, I don't know if you can see that, but it was only $13.98. So it was reduced. It's usually $20. So I don't know. Sometimes when I'm out, I get feelings. They're not always right. But I thought, you know what? There's only one of these. It's on clearance or reduced down. And I thought, maybe I should go for it. So let's see if we got the Chase. I'd be so ecstatic if I got a Chase. I've already got one, but they have a second one because I bought one on clearance because I had a feeling. Bogus. Oh well. I have another common, and I didn't pay full price. But, yeah, sometimes it's hard to pass up when they have, it's just a regular. It's hard to pass it up when it's on clearance, and they're $20, and you get it for only $13. So I thought, you know what, I'll try it. The next place, I went to downtown London. The cool thing is I had to park kind of a distance from the comic book shop. I was wandering down the streets there, and I got to the comic book shop, and you see, the place was huge. Had a second floor, had tons of Funko Pops. But I did a video on the top 5 Marvel Funko Pops you should try and get now while they're still cheap, and because I think they're going to go up in price. Well, one of them on my list I actually didn't have. The other ones I did. But this one I didn't have, and I said, get it now while it's cheap. Well, I listened to my own advice. They had the Rocket and Lila. $10 only. Heed my own advice. It was sitting there on the shelf for $10. I was like, gotta get it. Now, this other one I haven't really talked much about that I need this for a collection. I actually forgot they had this one out. But I grew up on Scooby-Doo. A big, huge Supernatural fan. Loved when they did this crossover. So I got Scooby-Doo and I got Dino Mutt and that. So I had to add this guy to the collection. Scooby-Dum. Because I remember him on the show. And I thought, well, you got to have, if I have Scooby-Doo and Dino Mutt, you got to have Scooby-Dum. And it was really a good price they had. It was about $10 below the PBG price. So I was like, all right, I'll grab this one. Last thing I did was I did a trade. And the guy traded me. I had an extra Hulk Funko soda, the big one. I don't know if I think it was called 2 liters or 3 liters. I always mess it up, but I had the big one, and I was trying to get the chase. Was able to buy 2 of them, and I didn't get the chase. I just got 2 common. Well, some guy hit me up saying, "Hey, I really want the Hulk in it," and he sent me pictures over, and I thought, "Oh, you know what?" I asked him if he wanted to trade for this one. Oh, he fell over, but I traded for this one, and I was like, "Yes!" And the reason I wanted that one is because I already had the Funko Pop Chase one of it. So I thought, I could put the 2 together now. And I know some people are like, well, the Hulk was only this much, and that joke is a little more expensive. I know. The guy also, I gave him a common grape ape soda. He wanted grape ape, so I was like, yeah, I'll throw that one in too. So it was very cool doing a trade with this gentleman, and he was part of the road trip. So as you see, I got some really awesome stuff. Most everything's for the collection here that I can put up on the shelves or in my other section I got off camera here. So I say it's a thumbs up for the road trip to London, Ontario. If you haven't joined the Pop neighborhood yet, please hit the subscribe button. If you are part of the neighborhood already, you guys are awesome. If you want to be notified when the next video drops, just ring the bell and you'll be notified each time it drops. And thank you guys for all the support and checking out this video. You guys have an awesome day, and I will see you next time in the Pop neighborhood. Bye, guys.